see how it goes. But as I said, the cops were pretty heavy back then, and so I'd kind of like to dedicate this song to the Northern New South Wales Highway Patrol, if I may. Back then, I didn't have any money and lived up in Birmingham on a banana farm, but I always came to Byron Bay, and I had no car. I had to ride a mule around. It was kind of scary. So I was riding out up on the old highway on the mule, and the highway patrol officer pulled me over. I swear, yeah, and he said I had bald horseshoes. Now this was a serious cop. He had every single high-performance accessory known to mankind in his police vehicle. He had those really wide, remember back 40 years, those big Series 60 wide boot steel belt radial tires? Big white letters on the side, but his said Ocker. Anyway, he had mag wheels and hooker headers and cherry bomb resignators, a chrome tailpipe extension, a Miskey 505 roller cam, an Elbrock high-rise intake manifold, 3 2-barrel Holly carburetors, Delco pleasure risers, and a Le Mans racing stripe on his Massey Ferguson tractor. And he jumped off that contraption. I'm not kidding you. And he come up to me, and I could see it was a heavy dude I was talking to, because he said, "Listen, mate, I don't want you coming through here every day all like those old hippies from Nimbin and Mullum." And he told me, he said the other day one of them came to, and I think he said it was a Volkswagen macrobiotic bus with a bunch of incense and sleeping bags in the back. He said it was like some sort of mobile orgy. Anyway, he said, police told me he was writing out that long-haired hippie a ticket, and as he was writing him out the ticket, the hippie leaned out the car window and said, "Hey, mate, give me 3 orders of fish and chips and a Chico roll." Anyway, like I said, this is a heavy dude I was talking to. I could tell by the clothes he had on. Now, on his feet were elastic-sided riding boots, those R.M. Williams types with steel cap toes. On his head, he had a styrofoam pit helmet with one of those STP decals on it. And on his back, if any farmers are here, he had a portable misting machine fully loaded with a 2,4-D hormone defoliation spray. For a shoulder holster, he had a size 5 Adidas sand shoe with the toe cut out. And crisscrossed over his bare chest, he had 2 45 caliber bandolier belts with the cartridge loops alternately stuffed with hand-rolled cigarettes from drum smoking tobacco and buttered menthol throat linings. Anyway, he said he wasn't going to give me a ticket. He said he'd let me off even though I was a bit of a hippie. He said he was just going to give me a traffic citation. And back then, they used to come in the form of bumper stickers. So he pulled one out of his pocket, slapped it on the back of a mule and said, "Eat more possum." I noticed him as he was leaving, he had a bumper sticker too. It said, "Eat Australian lamb, because 20 million dingoes just can't be wrong." So I had to go home and write this song. That's where real art came from back then. I'll try to play it for you without the boys have to. It's a serious song. It's A, G, F, and E. Real good music. Well, I split from Sydney and I moved to Mullum. I found my home in a dome. Now I live on the land. I work with my hands. I don't have TV, but I'm free. I don't drive a car. I don't get too far. That's cool. I ride a mule. We want to commune, and I'm really in tune. I don't stay up late, cause I meditate. And I don't breathe smog, and I don't drink grog. I don't cut my hair, and I don't wear underwear. I don't eat meat, cause I'm a health food freak. I'm a real cool head. I don't eat white bread, I'm on a mucus-free diet. Well, you really ought to try it, but when my friends aren't looking, I eat chocolate. Well, I believe in peace and love, and Jesus too, Rajneesh Krishna, or any guru. And I don't smoke grass because I'm on a spiritual path, and I got soul, but I'm on the dole. Nearly over. Now who am I? Can you guess? I'm your local hippie. I'm just like all the rest of all those freaks from the 60s, way back when love was free. Now wouldn't you blow your mind if your mother brought me home for tea? Well, I'm a little bit like you. You might wind up like me if you were 30 years older and trying to be free. So when you see me on my mule, don't be cruel. I'm just an old hippie. I'm 60 now. Oh. We're doing our story in song. Celebrating in song.
It's a song I wrote in that era. Of course, when we came out here, we were all surfing. I used to play this song a lot, and I played so much with my family. Every time I played, my girls would go, and playing with the boys, and they like it. So.
Good song, Rusty. We'll try to learn it as we go. Come on, Rusty.
When I wake up in the morning, the big south swell roll by. Me and the boys and girls while getting so high, slipping and sliding, deep in the high. Okay, boys, green grows the grass on the hills, overlooking my old bay.
Come on, man.
There's magic in the sweet kind of I open everyone here, loving eyes. Blue